Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Charlie the Resonance. Welcome to another cryptocurrency video, another altcoin gem. A lot of uncertainty in the markets at the moment. Naturally, the Fed just had their meeting today. They didn't really say too much, to be honest. I did watch a bit of it, and in all honesty, it kind of just sounds like they said a load of nothing. And I think we are going to continue seeing more movement to the downside. I think the next destination for Bitcoin is 29K. And then we'll see where we go from there. But in the meantime, there are still trades and still investments potentially to be made, definitely more on shorter time frames. I was on Twitter today. I came across this project. This is Metastrike, and Metastrike is another play and earn game, another cryptocurrency altcoin gem. And I got word of the fact that this had just been listed on KuCoin. I decided to head over to KuCoin after just having a quick look at the project. And once I was at KuCoin, I saw the token was at 33 cents. I made an investment, only a small amount, in the hope that it could potentially do some big moves today in a short time frame. And it did exactly that. It doubled. It more than doubled, but it doubled. And when it did double, I had set a limit order and I just decided to sell the whole allocation that I had made. The reason for that is because, as I say, I do feel that there is going to be further downside. I am confident in that, and I will be looking to pick up cheaper assets or assets cheaper should that happen. So I'm happy to sell the entire portion, but it was a great move, and I've made double my investment in probably just over an hour, and now I'm back on the sidelines. So this is Metastrike. And Metastrike is a blockchain-based virtual reality role-playing first-person shooter metaverse. And this, in initial research, has given me some really kind of Call of Duty vibes, Counter-Strike vibes. Man, I used to love playing those games back in the day. And as I've said before in my previous videos, when I'm looking at these games, I'm looking at games that players are going to want to play. These type of games are the ones I used to play for hours and hours back when I was in school, and I can definitely see people continuing that tradition. So they're working on a product, but they don't have the actual finished game out as of yet. And this right here is some real in-game footage. Let's have a look at this. Definitely Call of Duty vibes.
More gets replaced by the concept of efficiency. Soldiers marching on, convincing themselves of the new ideology of money. Would it be right to say that the day is bright in the fitful rain of a sunny day?
They've even got a zombies mode, a zombies game. If anybody played zombies in Call of Duty, you'll remember how addictive and how fun that was playing with your friends online. So all in all, it looks pretty cool. Let's dive in a little bit more into the details. Here is the introduction to Metastrike, a blockchain-based role-playing shooting game with a collection of weapons for player to equip, upgrade level to complete mission and earn NFT and tokens. Players can have a gun collection, build maps to fight, and steal NFTs from other players. Metastrike is a first-person shooter project that can be used as a basis to develop your own FPS project with any ideas. FPS means first-person shooter. It includes many features essential for modern multiplayer first-person shooter games, objects such as weapons, characters, projectiles, shells, explosions, game modes, and much more. So your real classic concept in terms of a first-person shooter here, very similar to Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. However, this time, all of the in-game items are now NFTs, financial assets that you yourself get to keep, trade, or possibly even rent out. So they have different modes, which I'm sure everybody is familiar with: zombie mode, team mode, and deathmatch mode. They even have the ability to build your own maps, your own custom maps, to then play and earn. And these are some of the NFT equipments, the weapons, the guns, different skins, different colors. Again, heavy Call of Duty vibes. So this is a video of the VR testing. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, somebody's got the headset on and they're playing the game. Let's have a look at this. I mean, it's going to be pretty cool. I know those headsets are going to take gaming to another level, believe it or not. It is pretty cool how technology is evolving, and this is the kind of game that personally, this is the sort of game that I would want to play myself. So this is the dual token model. We have two tokens. We have MTS token, which is the governance token, and we have MTT over here, which is the in-game asset. The MTS token has a max supply of 556 million, and this is the token that is used to advance maps with rare NFT drops, in-game activities. This is the governance token, so staking is going to be opening up tomorrow to receive weekly rewards in the form of MTS, MTT, and NFTs too. This is one that's used in major tournaments, guilds versus guilds. We've spoken about guilds before. Allows you to participate in the DAO governance, and it also allows you to purchase metaverse land, NFT boxes, and so on. And it says here later on, MTS holders will vote to share those fees earned towards MTS stakers. So this is the token that you can purchase on an exchange. Now the MTT token is the in-game token. The max supply is uncapped naturally. The Metastrike in-game token is called MTT. It is the main play-to-earn reward token. So this is the token that you earn when you play the game. And then you're able to exchange it into the MTS token to then exchange with other digital assets in the crypto space, and then eventually into fiat if that's what you prefer to do. And with MTT token over here, you can use this to unlock new maps, participate in game modes and special events, purchase regular consumables, upgrade weapons, swap to MTS up to a certain amount, which is this token as I just mentioned on the left hand side, the governance token, and this requires the user to hold an NFT before they can swap. So again, it kind of creates this incentive for people to really get involved, really participate, and they want people to participate. So they're basically what they're saying is that you have to have one of the in-game NFTs before you can say start earning the money, or start earning the cryptocurrency and then convert it into the other token to obviously do as you please with it, which I quite like. And there's a burning mechanism, so anytime MTT is used for anything, it will be burned forever. 10% will be pulled into the weekly prize pool to reward ranking gamers or used for competitions, something we're going to get into. And this is the roadmap here. So starting off at the bottom here on the left hand side, you can see Q1, which is now the IDO, which has just taken place, creating the marketplace, the closed beta version, and the NFT sale. Q2, open beta version, human AI, weapon switching, diving mode, laser sight, metaverse land sale. Q3, open beta version, deathmatch mode will begin, metaverse early access. Q4 up here on the top right hand side, full 3D models, release the new NFTs, the weapon skins and the maps, weapon upgrade feature, metaverse 1.0 version. So yeah, this is the roadmap for this year. Let's see how they do. Let's see if they're able to perform and deliver on these objectives. Okay, so this is the team. It says here Metastrike is a team of 25 plus members who have strong passion for both game and blockchain, rich experience in virtual art, game development and design through 10 years of developing games with partners like Ubisoft, Square Enix, which is Final Fantasy. And it says here, we do believe that blockchain games will be the next big thing in revolutionizing the game industry. I do agree. So these are the investors and partners. There's a few here that we can recognize. Cedify Fund, Good Games Guild, Engine Starter. Yeah, these are the investors and partners. Through the light paper, there's some good information in here. As you can see here, the table of contents. Not going to spend too long in here. Just want to run through the essential stuff. About Metastrike, we obviously know it's a first-person shooter multiplayer blockchain game. They talk about here as they dive into a game well designed after the success of Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. Players can satisfy their carrying level like a smurf. The game has learned from other first-person shooters predecessors. The maps, items and guns are designed in a highly balanced form suitable for GoPro players. In addition, because it is a blockchain game, players can trade items on chain. With a variety of guns and constantly updated, this is extremely useful for veteran gamers in trading items or guns like traditional games, but completely transparent and stable thanks to blockchain technology. They don't want to kind of go too far out from what's already been very successful, right? Naturally, it makes sense. You know, everybody loved Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Counter-Strike has definitely got some components to it that people love as well. Why not just take those components and bring them into something a little bit more modern onto the blockchain? And, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? So the features here, it says free to play. There's no need to spend money to buy your first squads. Play to earn. Performance and game results earned through the PvE and PvP mode, which we'll talk about. And you can also build to earn, which is custom building your own maps, and you can sell them as NFTs in Clan Wars, which is guild mode. As I said, we've spoken about guilds before. And here is the gameplay. I mean, we don't have to go through it because essentially it's just talking about, you know, games that we're familiar with: Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, multiplayer, and so on. It says here, when players first start the game, they will have to finish a training course to access other game modes. This is quite familiar with these kind of games. Players will be rewarded with a token NFT box by completing it. After that, players will create their character, cost token or first one free. So basically the token that you get rewarded, or you get the first one for free essentially because of that. Each player will have a maximum of 3 characters. Each character will have energy and it will cost energy to play. Players will receive an NFT box to open and get a common weapon item to start their journey. Every day, players will have a daily task, for example, 10 headshots, 1 assist, kill with shotguns, etc. They should try to finish them and get the reward. So trying to create, you know, these developers are always trying to create incentives for players to have a great experience first and foremost. So PvE, which is the virtual reality available. This is the zombie mode, survival mode. So essentially it's just kind of similar to the zombie game that you get with Call of Duty. There's also Demolition and Deathmatch 2. And this is a game that will start with a team of 3 players. And if the player survives all stages and defeats the final boss, they will win. Some maps will have different variations of zombies that spawn on specific waves. So again, if you've played Call of Duty Zombies, then you'll know what this is talking about. And this is player versus player. So we have deathmatch, demolition mode, casual mode, sniper versus sniper mode, which I used to love. I used to love sniping on Call of Duty, house defense, capture the flag, pretty much all the modes that you can get on Call of Duty. So, you know, trying to create an environment that is fun to play, people aren't going to get bored. These are the type of games that players do get addicted to, and if you can create different game modes, the user growth is essential for any project success, right? So in order to do that, you need different variations in terms of being able to play this game. People do prefer different game modes, and I'm a fan of that. So you have Clan Wars as well, which is guilds. We know there's a lot of guilds in the gaming sector of cryptocurrency now. And now we can have basically clans, and every clan will get their land from airdrops, public sales and market, and then each land will have its own distinct function. So even if you're not, say, in a guild, you can actually buy some of the land of this metaverse, and by owning land, it will generate passive income by farming tokens. The more value the land is, the more tokens the clan can earn. So a clan can increase the land value by building custom infrastructure, house, factory, shop, on using land tokens. And another way to get land or get more land is by attacking other clans. So again, more incentives, making it fun for the players. And this is what I really like, live and online tournaments, right? Because when you're playing online, if you can play in tournaments and really take that competitiveness to a next level, it's just so much more fun. And as it says here, because of the rich history of first-player shooter games like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, it would be a waste if we didn't expand into esports. We believe this is a critical aspect for future growth, and we have seen how engaged players become when there is money on the line. Couldn't agree more. They have an NFT marketplace where you can buy weapons from other people, trade them. Again, they're all NFTs, so really, really cool. Maps included. This is just referencing the play of the build to earn, and this is basically just telling you how you can play and earn. So when you're playing, what are the mechanisms in terms of you being able to earn cryptocurrencies? And here's the tokenomics. So for those that don't know, MTS or Metastrike has actually been built on Binance. MTS is a BEP20 governance token. And it says here, MTS holders will be able to claim rewards if they stake their tokens, play the game, and participate in key governance votes to edit rewards as well as game mechanics. And eventually, MTS will be distributed for tournaments in the Metastrike universe, can be made by us or by users themselves in guild mode. And in MTT, as we went over earlier, it is the main play to earn reward token. And once you earn this token, you can use it to unlock new maps, participate in game modes, special events, purchase consumables, upgrade weapons, yada yada yada. And in addition, users can swap MTS to a certain amount back into MTS to then convert into fiat if required, or other cryptocurrencies, but it does require the user to hold an NFT before they can swap. So the tokenomics, there was the pre-sale rounds. Large allocations were handed out to private, strategic, and seed. The public IDO, which was I was a result of not being involved in, but having the after effects, getting involved in the listing on KuCoin. You can see here the tokenomics and when they're being listed. So the 0% being dumped from this allocation at the listing, which is good. There's a 2-month cliff, so 2 months from now. And then the distribution of the supply will be linear over the 24 months. So yes, just trying to make sure that not a bunch of tokens are going to be dumping onto the market almost immediately straight away, because it does happen with a lot of projects, and naturally it does affect the price in a big way. So again, the roadmap. So that's pretty much it, and there's not too much more information on this project at the moment. I have joined the Discord, I have followed them on Twitter. I'm going to keep an eye out and an ear out. But from what I've seen so far, especially with the gameplay, I'm quite impressed. I think this can do well. I'm not getting ahead of myself, but the token is pretty cheap, and at the moment in terms of market cap and the circulating supply, and it could be a good one to keep an eye on. So at the moment, the price is 53 cents or just under 54 cents at the time of showing this. I got in roughly around 33 cents. Naturally, I'm anticipating more downside if BTC, or when BTC does decide to come down. It may not happen overnight, BTC dumping. The Fed announced another meeting in March. So between now and then, there could be a sideways move, but I'm anticipating more downside in all honesty. I'm on the sidelines now. If it continues to go up, great. If we resume, great. I'll get back in. I'll try and make more money. If it goes down, even better. I'll buy assets cheaper and make more money. It's as simple as that. Play both sides of the market. Don't get attached to a narrative. Don't get attached to any specific outcome. Play it as it is. Simple. And lastly, I just wanted to share this. So this is what I saw on Twitter. MTS at 30 cents with a circulating supply cap of 4.2 million and a fully diluted valuation of 170 million or so. First person shooter that kind of looks like Counter-Strike and has gameplay footage. So we've obviously seen it's just under 54 cents, so this has gone up a bit. However, this is a low cap potential altcoin gem, people. This is early, specifically with this asset. Do bear in mind if Bitcoin does decide to come down, this is going to come down more naturally, along with the other assets. But I like the look of this, and this is one to definitely keep on the radar, as I mentioned. So this is me, Charlie the Resonance. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe to the channel. More content to come. And shall see you next time.